Hmm.
What would be a project that you said, hey, this is my baby, I'm really proud of this one?
I'm going to say it's the first project that I sold, developed and sold myself, outside of a big network, outside of running Steve Harvey's production company out here in Hollywood. You know, I've sold for other people before, but like post Steve Harvey, I had so many producers coming to me saying, you know, we loved what you were doing there. We want you to produce our stuff. They also know that I'm well connected, so why wouldn't you?
Yes.
But, you know, I'm very selective about what I take on. And I get a call from this agent, and he says, I have two amazing writers. They have a great story, but they need a you. They need someone that can help develop it, get it up on its feet, and get it out into market, and of course, sell it. And me working with you while at Steve Harvey, like I know this is something that you can handle. And I was a little nervous at first, to be honest with you, because they were scripted and they were, and I come from this non-scripted world. And even though at Steve Harvey, we had like an overall production deal, like we did everything, TV, film, you know, streaming, like whatever, like we did it all. But, you know, my experience for the last 8 years at ABC was in non-scripted. So I'm like, can I lead these writers who are, you know, on weekly shows? And like, I mean, can I tell them anything that they don't already know? So their agent got me their. They had this web series that was on TV1 for a couple of seasons. So they got me a few of those episodes, and then they got me the script. And so I'm an early riser, and I woke up early. It's like 5 o'clock. I wanted to like turn that my notes around to the agent, you know, the next day. So I woke up at like 5 o'clock and I started watching the episodes and I loved it. Then started reading the script, loved it too. So I couldn't wait for 8 o'clock to come. You know, I just hit him right away. Look, I watched everything. I loved it. I woke my husband up, you know, look at this, watch this episode. They were like, you know, 5 to 12 minute episodes because they were web series. And so that's a whole other different format.
Yes.
And so I was so excited. I was like, wake up, wake up, wake up. So anyway, hit the agents and I was like, I want in. I love these writers already. I love the characters. So got on with the writers. They were like, if you love that script, can't wait for you to read, you know, what we have now. And so from there, it was just a beautiful dance of us redeveloping it. And like the slant I put on it at the time was it felt really close to Insecure. That was really hot at the time. And I didn't want it to seem like it was like a Me Too or we were jumping on that bandwagon. So I said, right now, like with the state of the world, we need family and we need nostalgia. You know, I loved Good Times, you know, coming up, you know, like we need a sense of home and a sense of family, but to see that, you know, a Black family. And so we redeveloped it in that vein and we took it out to market and got some really great responses from it. Long story short, we ended up selling it, and it's with a very high premium streamer, let's just say, and we have Emmy-winning talent attached to it in front of the camera and behind the camera. So it let me know that it doesn't matter whether it's a scripted project or an unscripted project. If you know how to produce and you know how to develop, you can dance between either. Because even when I worked in reality and unscripted, you know, they mean the same thing. At the network, I gravitated towards the shows that told a story.
Yes.
You know, one of the ones I oversaw was Extreme Weight Loss. So we journeyed with those participants over a year. And I was in production on 2 seasons at one time because since the journey starts for a year, you have to start casting for that next season. And so, like, I'm juggling 2 different years at one time. But just to be able to get to know people and tell those stories, it was just beautiful. So you can be real and tell stories within reality. And when I realized that, then I said, okay, we're off and running, and we did something amazing together.